Hey Laura.
Hey Tom.
How are you?
I'm just flantastic over here.
Flantastic.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a flannel, but I'm flantastic anyway.
Do you have like the like pudding dessert flan?
No, I don't have that either.
Okay.
So, but
Uh,
I have a book for you.
is it flan related?
No.
Then why are you flantastic?
I don't know, Tom. Why aren't you flantastic?
Because I don't have any flans.
That sounds like a you problem.
I guess so. I guess it's a me problem.
But again, what I do have is a novel. It is called Ghost Station.
Ghost Station.
Uh-huh. It is by S.A. Barnes. It is a horror sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna ask if it was like a train station that was haunted, but
Nah, they're in space.
I guess it's a space station
Space station.
that happens to be haunted.
It is the
The
year 2199.
far off
The
future.
far off future. They're like protesters outside. We don't know quite for why yet.
Are we on Earth?
Yes, we're on Earth. And
Okay.
Ophelia is our main character. She's at an appointment to be put to cold sleep.
Oh, so that she can go in space.
Yeah, so she can go to space. So Ophelia works in like the mental health space. She's like a therapist and she works for a family competitor. So her uncle calls and he's pissed that she's like going on this mission.
A family competitor?
Yeah,
What
so
do you...
her family has like a business and she's working for their competitor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe I don't know, pay her better at the
Yeah.
family business? Like,
Well, there's a reason she doesn't work for the family business.
I'm sure.
So anyway, the uncle's pissed that she's going on this mission. Too bad, haha, communication implants have to be deactivated. Bye, uncle. Don't like you.
That's
So
ominous.
she hung up on him. Okay, so then her friend Julius arrives, her colleague, says, "You don't have to do this. Like the wrongful death lawsuit will blow over." Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, so Ophelia comes from like a weird special family. So she's going to space for a special assignment treating astronauts as like the astronauts therapist,
Yeah,
trying to make up for what happened.
right.
Uh-huh.
So what did she do?
We don't find out yet, of
That's
course.
crazy.
Maybe it's also the company trying to get rid of her because she is from like this like well very well-known family, so she comes with a lot of notoriety.
What is this family well known for?
Um,
Do we find out?
yeah. Hold on. This first chapter is very confusing, so I have to get you into the full mindset of being confused by what's happening. Unfortunately, going on this mission might be the only option to save her career.
Oh,
So, this wrongful death. Yeah.
I guess I have to be confused with the audience here.
Yeah. So, and yeah, and even Ophelia's uncle was like trying to convince Julius to convince Ophelia not to go.
Oh.
So she kicks him out, but he's still worried about the assignment. So
Hmm.
anyway, she's going on this assignment, going on a space mission.
Space mission time.
Yep. So 3 months later, she awakens in her little cold sleep pod, and no one comes for her. So,
Oh, that's weird.
yeah, no one's there.
Is everyone dead?
Well, we'll see.
Is this a Project Hail Mary?
First, let's meet the crew.
Okay.
As in, I'll tell you what Ophelia knows about the crew.
Hmm.
So we have the captain, Severin.
Severin.
Yep.
Like Severus.
Yes, it's his last name, Severin.
Okay.
We have the pilot, Birch.
Okay.
We have the engineer, Kate.
Uh-huh.
We have the inventory specialist, Suresh. We have the scientist, Liana.
Okay.
And we have the systems specialist, Ava.
There's something wrong with Kate.
Oh no, Ava is dead slash missing.
Oh.
There's something wrong with Ava. So,
I actually think that there's something wrong with Kate because she had the most normal name out of all of them.
okay. I think they're just meant to be from different cultures.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We got Woody up at the pilot's helm.
Okay, actually, Birch is named that for a specific reason. He's from like a mining planet, and like the miners, they like name their children after like Earth things that they miss, like trees.
hmm.
Yeah,
So is Birch his first name then?
yeah.
Oh,
I think Severin is the only one that we have
goes.
their last name
Okay.
because he's special.
I mean, that's a like military thing.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Ava is dead. She went missing. That's why Ophelia is on this mission.
Is her body anywhere?
I no.
No? That's even worse. You understand how that's worse.
Where's her body? Who knows? All right,
Well,
so Ophelia is clearly in the ship, so she gets herself out of the tank on her own, and she finds two other tanks there with like dead people inside.
uh-oh.
So yeah, kind of like Project Hail Mary. So she starts to panic, but then Severin comes and finds her. It turns out they're not dead. It's Suresh and Liana pranking her, pretending to be dead.
Oh.
You know, hazing. New crew member.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Severin is pissed and punishes Suresh, who is like the ringleader.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Ophelia, as I mentioned, is a therapist for the crew. And unfortunately, she's already painted as a bad guy because she got Suresh punished because she was the victim of the prank.
Oh, God forbid someone get hazed and not be okay with it.
Yes. Well, what Ophelia is here for is because of a thing called ERS. It is a syndrome of mental illness, suicide, weird deaths, sometimes violence of people working in space and on extraplanetary missions.
Mm.
This is a mission to another planet. So, what happens is sometimes people's mental health really deteriorates when they're in space for long periods of time, and they've named this ERS.
Okay.
So Ophelia is here to try to prevent it, especially because one of their crew members already died, so they might have some trauma.
Yeah.
So we can still receive communications from Earth, I guess. They have faster than light communications, even if they don't have faster than light travel.
Good for them.
So she has a sister, a message from her sister who she likes, a message from her journalist who she's like, screw you, and a message from her mom she's also like, screw you, but her mom is, she mentions incidents from Ophelia's past.
Just as incidents, not
Yeah.
as anything in
Well,
particular.
Ophelia doesn't listen to the rest of the message because we, the audience, can't find out what yet.
Oh, great. Thanks,
Yeah.
Ophelia.
So, all right. So this planet has evidence, buildings and such, of former intelligent life, but it appears to be wiped out. So in this world, the humans, they found like evidence of like maybe 5 or 6 other species of intelligent life in the universe, but like they've always been extinct. So they've never found another alive intelligent life form.
Oh, no Rocky.
Yeah, no Rocky.
It's unfortunate.
However, but because there is like former life on this planet, you know, there's probably still like bacterial life. You know, it's like still good to like gather like samples and data from.
Yeah.
All right. So she meets with Kate, who's nice. She meets Birch, who's kind of odd.
I mean, he is named after wood.
And then so Ophelia meets with Severin. He disapproves of the prank, but tells Ophelia she isn't needed or wanted here. She is a distraction. And Ophelia's like, ERS can cause psychotic breaks and violence, and it's contagious. As we all know, mental illness is contagious.
Okay.
So
That's interesting. I mean, I guess there is like group psychosis, and in smaller groups,
Mhm.
that's an easier thing to happen.
Yeah,
Like, did
like
you?
hysteria spreading.
Yeah. Do you know about the convent full of nuns that just started meowing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's pretty funny, actually.
Well,
Meow.
so more about Ophelia's company. So they like work at establishing space colonies,
Yeah.
and so they need healthy people for that. So that's why Ophelia is in like their mental health division to like help treat the astronauts. And it turns out Ava apparently wandered out into a hostile environment and stayed out there and died due to like exposure, lack of oxygen. She just
She
kind of,
just walked out
yep,
there.
she just walked out and died.
Mm,
So,
that's odd.
yeah, so maybe we'll learn more about that.
Hmm.
But
Was she feeling suicidal?
Well, yeah, maybe she had ERS.
Maybe.
So Severin is hostile to therapy and thinks that Ophelia is useless corporate trash.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Oh well, we're gonna start therapy anyway.
Yeah, sucks to suck, big
Yeah,
cat.
and
Like,
Ophelia is feeling guilty about something. She's like, this is what I can do to make up for it.
yeah.
So she goes to the bunk room. She of course has to use Ava's old bunk because it's a mission for 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
There are 6
And
beds.
so Liana comes in and she apologizes for the prank, and starts to open up about Ava being like a very supportive team member and that, she said she's gone, but she doesn't elaborate much.
Okay.
And Ophelia thinks Liana is lying about something. She's like,
Hmm.
All right, so we're in orbit. We've arrived at this planet that we have to, do. And Severin is like, we're gonna begin landing. So they're gonna leave like their main spaceship up there, and they're gonna bring a little
Lander pod.
lander pod that can also, bring them back up.
Yeah.
So their landing pod. And we learn a little bit more about Ophelia's family. They invented the brain chip that lets everyone have like a phone in their mind. So they're the richest people on Earth, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Musk family.
Yeah. Yeah, Ophelia's a Musk, pretty much.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean that he is actively working on that. Did you know about that?
Oh, I didn't.
He
Well,
killed several pigs putting chips into their brains.
well, okay.
Yeah. Weird, huh?
Yep. You know what? I hope he's gone through the proper regulations for animal trials.
You'd hope.
I know about that. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway. So Ophelia's from the richest family on Earth,
Yeah.
but she was also born off-world, and she's never been part of the family business. She's kind of an other.
She was born off-world.
Yeah, there's
What?
a lot of colonies.
Okay. What planet was she born on then?
We'll talk about that later. So,
Okay.
this is all revealed to the crew during the landing. Like, everyone finds out she's, like, from the rich corporate crappy family.
Yeah. And they're all like, we hate you even more now.
Yeah, pretty much. So, they land. And, okay, so the reason this was revealed to the crew is because the local ghost station, haha, where they'll be staying, it was built by Ophelia's family. So her family also has a company, like in addition to the brain chip thing, they also do like interplanetary exploration.
Okay.
So Ophelia's family's company was here first, and they like built up a,
A station.
a station where humans can like collect samples and stuff, and it's been abandoned. And now this new company that Ophelia works for, they've like bought the rights, and now we're staying here to collect samples.
Surprised the things still work.
Well, so Ophelia's like, please ignore my family history. I'm here to like help prevent ERS and be helpful to the mission.
Uh-huh.
And Suresh is like, ERS doesn't exist. It's just people who can't handle the job. Thanks, Suresh. Mental health isn't real.
It's all in your head, bro.
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah, and then Birch is like, wait, are you the one where your patient killed themselves by jumping out of your window during a session?
Yes.
And Ophelia's like, crap. It was actually off the roof, but yes, one of her patients committed suicide,
Oh.
which is like I think what was bugging her about the wrongful death in the first chapter. Her
Yeah.
patient committed suicide, and then it got a bunch of press, and yeah.
Why did her patient commit suicide in the middle of her therapizing?
It wasn't actually in the middle of a session. That was a rumor. He just jumped off the building.
Oh, so like before or after a session?
Like not at the same time.
Oh, so he was a real asshole then.
He came to this building to jump off of it.
Yeah, came to his therapist's building to jump off of it. What, like?
That is what it seems like.
Yeah.
So anyway. Alright, so we find out more about Birch and that he doesn't like Ophelia specifically because he was from that mining planet. So like he worked as a miner at some place, and Ophelia's family owned that mining planet and had like force relocated everyone. So like, haha, we're closing this mining planet down. Everyone,
Get out.
yeah, move to the next one.
And he's like, you literally,
So,
your
yeah.
family literally stole my home from me.
Yeah, her family is has some kind of crappy corporate policies. And we've landed on the planet. It's a very snowy planet. It's slightly less gravity. There's no rotation of the sun, so like half the planet is in sun, half the planet is dark.
Oh, so it's rotationally locked.
Yeah.
Like the moon is.
Yeah. So, okay, we've just landed here, and I've already told you that this is a sci-fi horror. So, of our 6 characters, Tom, who's gonna die?
Who's gonna die first?
Who's gonna die first, and then who's gonna die in total? How many of them?
I'm gonna guess 4 of them.
4 of them are gonna
at
die.
the minimum.
Okay.
I think first to go is gonna be this asshole.
Birch.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Is Birch the one being ridiculous about
Oh,
therapy?
no, sorry. Suresh is the one who's
Yeah.
doing the prank. Sorry, we were just talking about Birch because he was like, you killed my family, except we didn't kill his family, but, he's
Yeah.
like, you took away our home.
I think Suresh is first
Okay.
because he's the one who's like
Playing pranks.
therapy doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know. Um, I think that technically Ava was first, but she doesn't count.
Yeah.
I think that after him will be the serious guy.
Our captain? Severin?
Severin.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it'll be, I think then it'll be Birch.
Mm.
And
Gotta leave our girls here alive to solve the problem for all the men.
and Kate is gonna be the last one
All
of
right.
the four that I think are gonna die.
Liana and Ophelia saving the world.
Yeah.
All right. So, this ghost station is absolutely massive. Why is it so huge? Like, seriously, what were they planning to do here?
Clearly they had other plans outside of just
Like, take samples and whatever.
yeah.
Well,
If they made it so big.
yeah. Actually, it reminds Ophelia of her spooky, traumatic past in childhood. Ooh. Are we gonna find out?
No
Not yet.
elaboration on that.
Nope,
She's like, this
not
reminds
yet.
me of my childhood that was traumatic. Continues.
Yep, pretty much. Gotta build the anticipation.
Thank you, author.
All right. So, like, why build such a huge place and then sell the rights to their competitor?
Mm.
Like, what did they do? This is kind of weird.
They're planning on killing their competitor somehow.
Uh-huh. And the place is also a dump. Like, people left in a hurry. There's dark, sticky residue. Coffee? Hopefully?
Some strange oil. Sorry, you don't get that. That's a Magic the Gathering. They find strange oil,
Yeah.
and it's from Phyrexia.
Oh.
And Phyrexia, the oil will literally connect you to a hive mind that takes you over, and you become a like being of machine and oil.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit more about how humans have made rules about owning planets that involve living bodies occupying it and living there. So, like, a corporation can own a planet as long as they have people and, like, bodies there.
Yeah.
That's why, so these types of crews are kind of viewed derogatorily.
Because they make the planet owned.
Yeah, because they're just kind of like boots on the ground. They're just heartbeats
Yeah.
that allow a company to, like, own a planet.
Uh-huh.
So, they're just, like, scoping teams.
Yeah.
Alright, so the crew splits up to explore this compound and get it set up for life. You know, set up the oxygen systems, whatever.
Someone's gonna die.
Already?
They split up.
Well.
Someone's gonna die.
So Severin and Ophelia are, doing something, and they talk about how if a crew member is labeled with mental illness, they're basically blacklisted from this type of work.
Oh.
And this type of work pays very well. And Ophelia's like, hey, at least you're alive if, like, it's okay if this type of work isn't for you, but, it's like your livelihood. Oh my god, there's a body on the floor. So Ophelia is having flashbacks to someone she knew as a child dying in front of her. Anyway,
Okay.
traumatic past aside, Severin says that this is a prank left by the previous crew. It's only a suit.
Oh, so there was something there.
Yeah, there's like a space suit.
Okay, I thought she was just hallucinating for a second. I was like, Ophelia, are you the one with the space mental illness?
Yeah, well, she sees a body and is like, oh god. So.
I have a theory about space mental illness.
Yeah.
I think it has to be caused by that brain chip.
Ooh.
Especially if it's transferable. Like if it actually is transmissible,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like part of the thing is that it gets in through your brain
Oh,
chip
well.
and then can jump to other brain chips that are within signal range.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is only a space suit that's fully set up, so it looks like a body, but there's no one in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Little prank.
yeah, a little pranky prank. And, like a previous crew might set up a prank for the next crew. I think Suresh is even like, oh man, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
So, alright, so we're bringing stuff in, setting it up, the environment's on. We have Chekhov's gun introduced.
Oh yeah.
It's an actual gun.
Yeah.
So Severin, the commander, has a pistol, which is the only weapon that's allowed. It's like a super, and it's like locked, only Severin and one other person knows the code.
Who's the other person?
I'll tell you later. So,
Okay.
anyway, so we have this gun now.
Is it
Just
like
in the room.
Is it like a laser gun?
No, it's like a normal gun.
That's lame.
Yeah. Well, it's meant to be like the last ditch if everything else fails. Well, at least you have this like super antique firearm gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when all the tech fails, we've got this older tech that's definitely less reliable because it was made hundreds, if not thousands. Well, no, it
It's
would
only
only be hundreds.
21.99. Come on.
Yeah, it would only be like 100 years
Yeah.
at this point,
Mhm.
or
All right.
so.
So Ophelia brings in her newest gadget, which is designed to help you sleep better.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is it?
I'll tell you about that later. Actually, right now.
Why introduce these things to me if you're just gonna tell me about it later?
Because that's how the book does it. It's a book that's about like
That's so lame.
mystery.
It's so lame.
Okay, well, so she's hanging out, so she's explaining it to
Uh,
Liana, Birch, and Suresh. Okay.
yeah.
And the sleeping thing, so it's like a headset, and it can call on memories that you program in to create a nice sleeping environment.
Oh.
So while you're in space, an unfamiliar area, you can like say your childhood bedroom is like makes you feel comfortable. You can like it's like VR of your
Okay.
childhood bedroom.
That's. I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay. And apparently good sleep and proper circadian rhythm is very important to preventing mental illness.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah, well. So Liana tries it because she seems like the most open-minded.
Uh,
And she seems pretty happy about it. She's like, whoa, wow, look at that, right? But Birch is edgy, and he's like, it's better to have real nightmares than fake bullshit.
okay, bud.
Yeah, Birch, you're so edgy.
Do you want some like melatonin? Like that'll give you crazy nightmares.
So, they've given Ophelia the office with the empty suit, of course.
Uh,
But Ophelia's like, you know what? I'm not gonna rise. I'll just be like, thank you for setting it up for me.
uh-huh.
All right, and she goes to get chargers for the sleep sets because they were out of battery. And while she's in this room, she finds a photo of a dog, a wedding ring, and what looks like a tooth. It's not a tooth, it's an implant for a tooth, actually. It's an old version of a communication device.
Oh.
So she finds like these personal things, and she's like,
Why'd
huh.
they rip out their tooth implant?
Well, it might have accidentally come off. The point is, there's
Do you-
kind of like these
hang on.
personal things left
No,
behind.
no, stop.
Yeah?
You're saying that a tooth implant just fell off and landed on this desk?
Supposedly.
If a tooth implant fell off, you would swallow it.
Maybe it was spit out.
Like, and if it's spit out, you're throwing it away. You're not just leaving it somewhere.
Well, regardless, Ophelia tries to chill.
What, were they just like flossing one day, like
It
leaning
fell out, and it was
entirely
like,
over?
oh, we gotta put it back in later. That's expensive.
Yeah, just forget it.
Well, Ophelia reminds herself that paranoia is the first symptom. Is she like her dad? Her dad is an unknown entity so far. So,
Does her dad have this mental illness?
oh well, we'll discover that in due time.
Okay.
So, on the way back, she eavesdrops on Kate and Severin. And Kate is saying it's odd the way the previous crew left. The generator was left on.
Oh, that is weird.
It like, pranks are one thing, but no one would like mess with the power. It could have burned the place down.
Yeah, also wasting energy.
Yeah, so basically this generator just ran until it burned itself out. And now Kate has got it back up and running, but it's weird that they had left it on.
Oh.
And Kate also says Ava will be a problem, but Kate says don't worry about her. Don't worry about Ophelia, Ava. Ooh. Alright, so day one, as in the next day, going well for Ophelia. She's able to set up everyone's sleep profiles and schedule therapy sessions with everyone except Birch. So, she starts a session with Liana, chatting about grief because Liana misses Ava.
Yeah.
And, just they're chatting. And then Kate barges in and announces that Birch is missing.
Oh, so Birch is the first to die.
Well,
I was right in guessing one of the men.
well, and the crew is worried because they're worried that he left the hub like Ava did.
Yeah.
It's like the home base. And they can't go out looking because there's a storm. So one important thing about this planet is that it has very frequent storms. It probably contributed to, how this original species died out. But there are very frequent severe storms.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure how that works if the planet doesn't rotate, but you know what?
Shrug.
Environmental physics aside,
Yeah.
there's very severe storms, so they can't leave.
Yeah.
And no one has seen him since last night. So the crew organizes the search of the hub, and Kate takes the gun. Kate is the second person with access to the gun.
All right,
So only
Kate.
Severin and Kate. So we're searching, and Ophelia finds a desk with gouges in it, like a handprint and dark stains.
Gouges.
Yeah, like in the shape of a hand. I don't quite understand how you can, like, use your hand to, like, indent a desk in the shape of a handprint.
I think that's what's so scary about it.
Yeah.
You would have had to hit that really hard, or like
Yeah.
press down really hard. What was
Yeah.
going on here?
So, and then outside the window, she sees a figure struggling in the storm
It's Birch.
that she assumes to be Birch. So she goes running to the airlock, but then she actually finds the rest of the crew there and a Birch on the ground in the airlock. So he's not outside. He's inside.
Huh.
So maybe Ophelia imagined it?
No.
Birch said that he couldn't sleep, so he wandered around and fell asleep.
In the airlock.
The airlock. Fell asleep in the airlock. Uh-huh. Ophelia says
Bud.
that her sleep program shows that Birch was asleep all night, so he's a liar McLiar.
He sleepwalks.
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
So Ophelia tries to ask Birch to do a scan or a blood test to just, like, check for anything.
Yeah.
He's very hostile, though. He's like, absolutely not. I want to get back to work.
I am so surprised.
But Severin accepts this. He's like, all right. So, it is day 1, though, so it's time to go into the city to get some samples.
God forbid the crew doctor does their job as a doctor.
God, yeah, really.
Like, I need to check if you have an alien parasite growing in your stomach.
No, we don't suspect that yet. All right, so Kate, Severin, and Liana are to go into the city, and then Birch and Suresh are to, like, stay in and do some more work in the office. But they have to split up, though, the 3 of them, and Liana is worried about Severin going off alone.
Yeah.
So Severin jokingly suggests Ophelia would come, but, like, condescendingly, he's like, haha, imagine Ophelia coming.
And then she does.
Yeah, she's like, well, of course I'm gonna go if you're being so condescending.
Yeah.
All right. So we walk into the city. Ophelia and Severin, they chat about how Ophelia is worried about Birch. Severin asks, do you think that he was lying? And she's like, yes. So we're a little worried about Birch.
It was shown that he was sleeping all night.
Yeah.
So there's something up there.
Mm-hmm. And we get into the city. We have to climb some sketchy ladders around these kind of dilapidated buildings. And there's, like, a funny feeling of not being alone.
Yeah.
And in the ruins, we find a hand? It looks like it's been cut off. Not a human hand. It's probably a hand of, like, the aliens who used to live here.
Okay. It's not decomposed?
I think it's, like, bones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the weather is getting worse, so we gotta get back.
I feel like with all the storms, that would have been, like, washed away somewhere.
Yeah. By the way, so Ophelia and Severin are investigating some buildings, and then Kate and Leon are investigating these, like, other towers.
Okay.
Okay.
Split up the gang again.
Yeah. So, well, that's why they brought Ophelia in the first place, so that Severin wouldn't be alone.
Yeah.
But Severin and Ophelia find a mass grave of aliens.
Nice.
Like a ton of alien bodies.
Mass like
just like,
not even buried, not even burned, nothing.
Well, I mean, they're all, like, decomposed, but yeah, just bunch of skeletons.
Great.
Yep. So they skedaddle, and Severin's like, maybe we shouldn't tell the others about this, because that's kind of creepy.
No, you should tell them about this. What do you mean?
And Ophelia's like, yeah, that's kind of morale breaking, so let's not tell them.
Wait, noises of discontent.
Mm-hmm. Well,
these people.
Back at the base, Kate says that the towers that they were examining were weird as well. Just indiscriminately weird.
Okay.
And then Ophelia hears a loud bang. What was that? But then Liana comes into Ophelia's office to invite her to dinner, and Liana didn't hear the noise. Alright, well, at dinner, turns out Liana is still having headaches. Now, headaches are, like, normal from the cold sleep, but they should go away pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, that's too bad.
Check her blood.
What?
Check her blood.
Yeah. You know, Ophelia's, like, starting to offer, but then Birch arrives, storms over to Suresh, and starts beating him up.
Just full on.
Yep, full on beat him up. And then Severin stops him. So it turns out Birch is accusing Suresh of taking a sample vial from the outing. So there were 6 vials that were collected, and now there's 5. And Ophelia's like,
You
what
needed
the heck?
You needed to attack him
You
for this?
attacked him for this? Well, they all go to look, and then Kate finds the missing vial that's just like rolled over and fallen in a crack. It's still there. Birch, what is wrong?
He's got the space depression.
Well,
the
yeah.
space schizophrenia.
So Severin orders Birch and Suresh to get checked out by Ophelia. So she patches Suresh up and has like a mini therapy session with Birch
Uh-huh.
while like patching up his hands, who denies needing it, of course.
Yeah.
So Birch is scratching a lot at his arms.
Okay.
He has like itches. And then he's pissed. He starts to go off on Ophelia, saying,
Is he doing like space meth?
sorry?
Is he doing like space meth?
No, they don't have any drugs.
Oh.
Yeah, it's sad.
I mean, usually when people are scratching at their arms and getting aggressive randomly, it's
Yeah.
a result of substance abuse.
Well, he's kind of aggro because he says in the first time in years he dreamed of his brother's death and that he saw him calling for help outside the base.
Oh.
So, like, he blames Ophelia for her, like, stupid sleep technology and that it's, like, messing with their head.
Well, I mean, did you put in brother's death
Well,
like in your VR
probably
headset?
not. Also,
Like-
Birch's gums are bleeding.
Oh. That's another symptom of using drugs.
Yeah, and Birch is being very threatening.
It's another symptom of using drugs.
And he appears to know about Ophelia's past as Lark.
As Lark?
Lark. Yes, Ophelia has a secret past. So
As, is that just like a different name?
Yeah.
Okay.
So flashback to Ophelia's past when she was Lark. Well, Ophelia at this point, actually. She was 16 years old and a journalist came up saying, I knew your death was faked.
Huh?
So Ophelia's dad was a miner, probably on Birch's planet, and that's how he recognized her.
Yeah.
And, you know, her mom fell in love with the dad miner, etc. So there was some sort of mass murder, about 30 people, by Ophelia's dad on this mining planet, and the rest of Ophelia's family covered it up. And that's probably why the rest of the people on this planet were, like, forced to move by the company
But
to, like, cover up this mass murder.
I thought her family was the CEOs.
Yeah.
So her family was CEOs, but they were also miners?
So, okay, so sorry. Her mom's side of the family is the CEOs.
Oh, and dad
So the mom kind of just, like, you know,
married a miner, and the
Yeah.
miner was crazy.
yeah, so she went and married a miner, and the family disapproved. And then the miner killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, and then the family was like, well, guess we're covering this up.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate.
Okay.
No wonder Ophelia doesn't want to be like her dad.
Yeah, no wonder.
And Birch is, like, kind of threatening to tell everyone about her dad if she doesn't let him keep working. So she does. Ophelia seems to think that this coming out could get her fired. Which, like,
Girl,
I
you
think
are...
she's kind of delusional.
She is delusional. You are already on the planet.
Well,
Do you think they're gonna spend all of that money to get you off of it just to fire you over something that,
you didn't even do. Your
like-
dad did.
yeah,
But she's like, what if ERS is genetic? What if I'm as violent as he is? So that's why she's like, I don't know. She's kind of like, she, like, doesn't, yeah.
girl, you've been through too much schooling on mental illness to think that that's a
Yeah.
thing that
Yeah, that's true.
like.
All right. Well,
Ugh.
also, about Ophelia's family's business practices. They're horrible.
I'm so surprised.
Because they're the musts. So apparently they keep miners in cold sleep for like half the year to avoid feeding and housing them when they're between assignments. Because you can just stick them in a little tube.
All right,
And,
get in the tube, idiot.
yeah, and Ophelia's like, God, my family's legacy will haunt me forever.
You know, you don't have to let it do that.
Well, she doesn't know that yet. Oh, by the way, Ophelia has a mini crush on Severin now. He tells her his first name is Ethan.
Do they
Raises
boink?
eyebrows suggestively.
Do they boink?
No, I'm gonna keep calling him Severin though because continuity.
Okay.
All right, so next night Ophelia is having a lucid dream a lucid dream of the day that her patient died.
Yeah.
So she's like aware. She's like, oh my God, this is what happened the day my patient died. Whatever. And then it transitions to the day of her father's mass murder. So now it's a
Oh.
lucid nightmare. Him looking for her creepily little bird. Because her name is Lark.
Yeah.
So she's a little bird. Anyway, her dad was like trying to kill her. And she was hiding from him.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, she was one of her dad's victims. He was
Uh-huh.
trying to kill her. Anyway, so she's struggling to wake herself up. Maybe Birch's account of nightmares is significant because, damn, this is real.
Yeah.
All right, so she wakes up, and and it wasn't from the sleep goggles
Yeah.
because she actually pulled them to run a diagnostic. So it was just a normal nightmare. Very good.
Normal.
Yeah, very normal.
Uh-huh. Definitely not the product of some sort of psychokinetic
Nope.
disease from this planet.
Nope.
No, siree.
But one of Ophelia's shoes is gone.
Huh?
She finds it in another room. Huh?
Someone's got a foot fetish.
All right, so Kate has followed her out of the bunk room, and Kate tells Ophelia that she's concerned about Birch. Says that like him hitting Suresh is out of character for him.
Really?
Like he doesn't normally start beating people up,
I'm so surprised.
and that maybe he's taking like Ava's death harder than the others. Like maybe he's actually struggling with it and not telling anyone.
I feel like there's more to it than that.
Yeah, what are they hiding about Ava?
Yeah. Like was he in a relationship with Ava?
Mm.
Like if that's true, then maybe you might be right.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like why would he?
Yeah. Well, Kate invites Ophelia into the city again to keep an eye on Birch. Just to, like, check he's doing alright.
Yeah.
Because we're still not quite sure he should be on active duty, but, like, also he kind of is blackmailing Ophelia, so...
Yeah.
Alright, well, anyway, we're getting ready. Seva's like, are you sure Birch is okay? And she's like, let's just keep an eye on him. He seems better today.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So they all head out. Liana starts by getting dirt samples, but it jams about 1 foot down. So she pulls up her little probe thing, and blood, intestines, scrap of clothing, a piece of skin comes out. It got jammed on like a piece of bone probably. And this piece of skin has a tattoo of an Earth character. So this is a human that we just unearthed.
What Earth character is it?
Some sort of bird. I don't know. I didn't recognize it.
Is it like Looney Tunes?
No, it wasn't Looney Tunes. For copyright, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So.
Huh.
So, yeah, there's a dead buried human here. But it's not deep enough to be considered buried. It's only a foot down.
Huh.
Actually, the ice and snow accumulation matches about 6 years when the past company mission was here.
Oh.
So he was probably just left out there.
Yeah?
So,
Bro died.
yeah. So they go back to base, and Liana crashes out that the team would just leave them there.
Yeah, reasonable
She's
crash
like,
out.
it's not like they didn't have any choice. Like, we couldn't go back for Ava. So it sounds like they left Ava's body.
Yeah.
She must have been in, like, a dangerous area that they couldn't get her back.
Yeah.
And she's traumatized about that. So, also, Kate's nose is bleeding. She also has a cold sleep headache still, and some itchy skin. And she's like, it's just dry in here. We don't have, like, the humidity on yet.
Right.
Yeah. So Severin is like, I've been doing this work for 12 years, and this is the first thing that's ever happened like this. This is crazy. There must have been an incident with the previous company, which is why they bailed.
Yeah, clearly there was something wrong.
Oh, yeah,
here.
there's, like, dead people. So Ophelia shows Severin
Strange.
the photo, the ring, the claw marks, the tooth that she found.
Anyone gonna talk about the strange black liquid that no one's tested yet?
Like well, yeah, good point. That they all assume is, like, coffee?
Yeah. Like.
Well, it could all be ERS. But maybe an alien contagion?
Yeah.
Ophelia realizes she is also itching.
Uh-oh.
There's some sort of rash on her arm. Alien bacteria? Bugs? The scans didn't show anything. So the scans are supposed to be really good at detecting alien life.
Mm-hmm.
But the scans also didn't show any bodies in the ground either. So
clearly the scans had some issue.
Yeah. Ophelia's hearing whispers. Little bird. No, it's real whispers. Talking about someone named Ash. Oh, it's Birch. Birch is whispering, talking out the window. Whispering to himself. So we find out Ophelia's dad's serial killer nickname, Bloody Bloodso.
Bloody Bloodso.
Yeah. Bloodso is actually his last name. Bloody Bloodso.
This is
I thought you would like that.
This is the most I'm a serial killer named ever. Bloodso.
His last name is Blood. Like, Ophelia's original name was Lark Bloodso.
That's so fascinating.
So.
That is so fascinating.
Well, anyway, so Ophelia goes up to Birch.
Talk about on the nose.
Right. And Birch is asking for pain medicine for a headache.
Oh.
And then Ophelia's like, who's Ash? I heard you say something about Ash.
That's clearly his dead brother. Come on.
Yeah, like, well, yeah. And then Birch is like, how dare you talk about him? And I wasn't even talking anyway. I'm leaving. So he doesn't get his pain med for his headache. So that's cool.
Okay, Birch.
So then Ophelia's like, oh god, we're all having symptoms. So she tests her own blood. And she had tested Birch's blood before, and there's nothing weird in it. So she's like, oh my god, it's got to be ERS. I have to tell Severin about my past. What if I'm like the problem here?
You're not, honey.
Yeah.
It would have been you first.
Well, yeah. So anyway, next scene, Ophelia recalls carrying around a mining axe, shoulders tight from swinging it around, blood spilled, bones split, chasing a girl. Reading this, I was like, oh my god, was it not the dad? Was Ophelia the one murdering everyone? No, it was a dream of her being her father.
Okay.
So, no, she
I was wondering that too for a second.
Yeah, no, it made me think that.
She just POV'd her father.
Yeah, she's POVing her father going on a murder spree.
Yeah.
Chasing her down. Like, little bird, where are you? Real creepy.
I'm gonna turn you into paste.
I have to save you.
Save her from what?
Ooh. Anyway, so it was just a dream. And her blood sample was normal, and she can't find any symptoms in any medical book. Like the itchiness, the headaches, like any symptoms that match. Like, that makes sense.
Okay.
Also, the rash on her arm is gone. But she has a nosebleed, too.
Huh.
She wakes up with some blood on her face and hands.
It's weird.
Yeah. So, Liana wants to chat. Liana's like, can I talk to you later? Ophelia wants to help her process the whole body thing, finding a body outside, before she tells Severin about her past. So, Ophelia is also wondering if that empty spacesuit belonged to the dead guy they found outside. Maybe. Alright, so Ophelia goes into her office, to get ready to talk to Liana, and it's trashed. And Birch is there, like, lying down. No, he's all bloody.
Oh.
His arm is torn up, like he had gouged it out and tried flaying his arm, and there's like bite marks on it. So Ophelia has a trauma response and runs off, and she runs into Sev, and she's like, oh my god, Birch. And then, so Severin goes in. Birch is dead.
Yeah. Okay, so Birch was the first to die.
Birch is the first to die. So, like, Severin's trying to revive him, but no luck.
Yeah.
And, like, I guess he died of blood loss from, like, flaying his arm.
Yeah.
Also, there's a pair of scissors in his right eye.
Oh, he stabbed himself in the eye.
Yeah, that is notably the eye with the brain chip.
Oh, okay.
So,
very notable.
Yeah, it reminds Ophelia of, her dad's breakdown, the reason for her dad's breakdown.
Uh-huh.
So, he thought that they were infected with something that he needed to dig out of them to save them. Like
so this is giving more and more credibility to my theory about it being the brain chip.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why the dad was, like, killing people. So that's why he was looking for Ophelia. He wanted to save her by, like, cutting it out of her, which would be killing her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Birch is dead. And he, like, self-flayed, which is awful.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be terrible the entire time.
Yeah. So anyway, the crew, the rest of them, are regrouping. And Kate has found some engine cleaner to get drunk off of. They need something.
All right. Not even gonna dilute it, just
nope.
Pure alcohol, basically.
Yep.
That will just kill you.
Yeah, Suresh is pissed at Ophelia. He's like, why are you even here? I thought you were supposed to prevent us from going crazy.
Hey, Suresh, maybe if any of you cooperated at all whatsoever,
Well, also, it's like their second day on this planet.
Yeah.
Like, they're supposed to be here for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's day 2, and people are dead.
It's like, hey, buddy, maybe a
Like-
little grace here.
Anyway, so Ophelia tells the team about the Bloody Bloodso similarities. Not her connection, but just like the similarities at trying to dig stuff out.
Yep.
It's odd. And Kate is like, why didn't we hear him? Wouldn't he have been like screaming? And how did he stay conscious while like self-inflicting those injuries?
Oh, that's a
So,
good question.
yeah.
Maybe he was asleep and a being was controlling him the entire time.
Yeah, and also like the figure Ophelia and Birch saw outside, maybe?
What if there's a little AI that's taking control of them through their little chips?
Ooh. And then Ophelia realizes that she woke up bloody after that dream.
Like, how bloody?
Bloody enough to be worried that she did it
That she killed Birch?
while sleepwalking.
I mean,
Well, hold on. We'll talk about it. So, meanwhile, Ophelia's panicking, but Severin is saying that they're going to call the mission and leave as soon as the storm breaks because people are dead and going crazy.
yeah.
So, Ophelia pulls Severin aside to tell him about Dad. She's like, oh my god, I'm the daughter of a mass murderer. It's definitely genetic. You have to restrain me, or I'm going to kill someone else. And Severin's like, what?
Yeah, what?
Well, he also has a hard time believing her because, like, there were background checks. Ophelia's like, come on. You don't believe my family can, like, pay to give me, like, a new identity? He's like, okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But, like, her mom, you don't believe that my family would cover up that my mom married a minor and then that minor murdered people?
Yeah.
Well, Severin's like, okay, you're Bloody Bloodso's daughter, but there's no evidence that you did it. There would have been bloody footprints.
He's right.
And, like, how much blood was on your face? It wasn't that much. Like, you know how much blood was around him?
Yeah.
So he's like, you did not do this. You have to continue to help get us off this planet. So.
Yeah, you paranoid idiot.
Yeah. Oh, also, Severin also has the arm rash and itching.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So this is kind of a weird rash. When it's pressed down upon, the redness, like, flees.
That's a normal.
No, not like just like the loss of blood. It like moves to somewhere else on the arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is odd.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's like there's something in there. Anyway,
Yeah, it is like there's something in there.
so the two of them go to pack up Birch's body. They're gonna like put him in a body bag and then put him outside to like freeze him.
Hmm.
And then she's like, huh, I wonder if that's what happened to the last guy. Like, he was dead, then they put him outside and then forgot about him or something. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they actually now see some black goop leaking from his nose and ears.
Oh, there's the mysterious black liquid again.
Black goop. So they take a sample of it.
Smart. Finally.
And they put him into a sealed body bag, and then they, bring him outside to preserve the body.
Yeah.
And then Severin tells Ophelia a bit more about Ava and like how her death came about. So, there is a black market for alien samples, since these crews aren't paid super well.
Okay. I thought you said that they did pay them very well.
Well, they're paid well, but like, not that well.
Okay.
They could always want more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a black market for alien samples that don't go through proper like decontamination and whatever.
Yeah.
And this has likely led to like many outbreaks and diseases, plagues, deaths. Because like all these greedy corporations want all these samples and stuff.
Yeah. And don't want to clean them.
Yeah. So Ava needed extra money, so she had gone back out to get extra samples for her like customer.
Yeah.
And something went wrong where she got like trapped out there and died.
Oh, lovely.
So she was out on like like she wasn't allowed to be out. She was out there sneaky.
Okay. Is it the same planet or was it a different one?
A different planet.
Okay.
And Severin didn't let the rest of the crew go follow her to get her body because it was dangerous. So that kind of like there was a crack in the trust of his leadership. But Ophelia's like, you can do the right thing and still be screwed.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
I mean, just look at Ophelia.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, so we get back. Suresh is yelling that it's all Ophelia's fault. And then she's clapping back that she also has symptoms. Also, look at you, Suresh. You're itching too.
It's
Great.
all Ophelia's fault.
Everything's Ophelia's fault.
Sure, Suresh.
Yeah. And then Kate is like, once we get back to Earth's orbit, we're gonna be blown up anyway. They won't let us back in if we're contaminated with something.
That's true.
And and then Ophelia's trying to like not be naive about it, but also trying to like let them have a little bit of hope. But anyway, so Liana had gone to like take a nap and just like rest. But now we see her sleepwalking.
Ooh.
And that's not good. So we follow her to Ophelia's office, and she goes to the window and she asks, "Don't you see them? Ava and Birch are out there. They want us to come." And her eyes have black specks in them, and she's kind of not all there.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the rash, it has moved to the back of her neck, and it looks like something crawling under the skin.
Great.
Great. So they try sedating her, but Liana runs for the airlock. Her face is strangely blank. It takes 3 doses to get her down, and she has like a lucid moment before she passes out, and she's scared, and she's saying, "It's in me."
Yeah.
Which is,
Clearly
yeah.
there is
Yeah.
something in you.
So Severin and Ophelia are going to try to remove it from her neck.
All right.
Like, cut it out.
Yeah.
And they pull out, like, a bug?
A bug.
Kind of gross. It looks like a bug. But then it changes shape and squeezes back in. And then they close her up because it's, like, gone now. They can't find it anymore. And everyone as a group starts feeling kind of ill and headachy, nauseous.
Wait. So, the bug changes shape
Yeah.
and goes back into her body.
Yeah.
And because they can't find it, they just are like, whatever, I guess.
Yeah, I was a little confused about that, but they close her back up.
I mean, yeah, I guess you close the wound.
Well, it's because Ophelia and Severin, they kind of recognize it, the shape, and they look at Birch's black goo sample under the microscope, and it looks like little bits of the building, like the tower sample. So, like, is this building made of the alien? These towers?
Maybe.
Yeah, and then Ophelia's like, "Huh, my uncle and mom warned me not to come to this planet. What did they cover up?"
What did they cover up, indeed?
So, there appears to be some sort of shape-shifting thing that responds to stimuli.
Okay.
So, how did they get in? Oh yeah, we took samples from the towers. Nope, those were fine. So, we're all infected, though.
Yeah.
So, Ophelia suggests that this exact same thing happened with the last team. Like, they all got infected, right?
No.
And then the company sold the planet and covered it up, and
Really?
yeah, which is kind of crappy, because all those people, like, who knows what happened to them.
Yeah.
But Liana is back up, and she's trying to get out. And Suresh is like, "Maybe let's get her go out. Can't you hear them calling?" Suresh.
Buddy.
So, they decide, in all their wisdom, to suit up and follow Liana to the towers, where she wants to go, to give the samples back. They're like, maybe these towers are mad that we took samples. Maybe if we give them back, they'll, leave us alone.
It's
Clearly,
so
these
not
people
gonna happen.
aren't great with, like, negotiations.
No.
So, Kate is like, maybe Ophelia's family figured it out and might help them to save Ophelia?
No.
And Ophelia's like, yeah, no, that's not it. They would rather me be dead.
Yeah.
She's their black sheep.
Not only that, but, like, I mean, they would not, I don't think they would have, like, warned her so much to not go if they had figured out what they needed to figure out to
Yeah,
get rid of
that's
it.
a good point.
They would also not have sold this planet.
Yeah. Yeah. They basically sold the planet to, like, salvage some of the money and let it be someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Which is a crappy thing to do.
Oh, really? I never would have guessed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, everyone's hearing voices, calling them forward to be part of the towers. Great.
Great.
So, Ophelia, they're out, and Ophelia's like, "I'll bring the samples closer to the tower." And she, like, tosses it over. There's no response. But she does see a figure, but then it vanishes.
It's like a human figure?
It's humanoid shaped.
Okay.
They also find the rover that's been missing.
There was a rover?
Yeah, so I didn't mention it earlier, but, like, when they first got to this station, they were like, "Oh, the rover's gone." They found it.
Okay.
There's a body under it. Is
Oh.
wearing the uniform of the previous team.
Okay.
And yeah, inside the rover is the rest of the dead team. None of them made it off this planet.
They're all inside of the rover.
And dead.
And dead.
Yep. all squished in there. So, this is not looking good for our group.
No, it is not.
So, meanwhile, there's a problem with Suresh and Liana.
Really? There wasn't before?
There's a new problem. So, Suresh is at the tower, and Liana. They're both at the tower, like, screeching. And, so, well, okay, so Liana's, like, floating at this tower. She's, like, touching the tower. And the tower, like, warps, and black goo shatters through her faceplate, leaving her to the tower. It's like the tower is feeding off of her. And
Yeah.
Severin and Kate are trying to pull her down. And then Ophelia's like, oh god, Suresh is touching this tower too. So she bodies him, because he's only touching it with his hand.
Yeah.
So, for Liana's whole face is on this tower.
Now it is, yeah.
Yeah. So, Suresh snaps back to it, but he can't move the right half of his body, and his hand is all messed up. But, Suresh is like, okay, so he can't move, but, like, he's not being eaten by the tower.
Anymore.
And Ophelia says they have to leave Liana in order to save Suresh, because she needs Kate and Severin to help carry him back.
Yeah.
And they're all running low on oxygen. So they leave Liana to be eaten
Consumed.
by the tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Bye, Liana. You will be missed.
Or will you?
Maybe they'll all die.
I think the tower got her. I don't think the tower missed at all.
You're so funny.
I know.
Alright, so we get back to base. And Suresh says he heard his mom calling to him. So he went over to the tower. He was like reaching out for his mom. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
So we take Suresh's glove off. It's like his hand has exploded. Like the black goo was trying to escape to the tower when he touched it.
By exploding out of his hand.
Yeah. So one thing
Wow.
from the rover is that all the face plates were like gone and the gloves were gone.
Yeah.
Like the black goo exploded out of it.
Yeah.
Horrifying. Anyway.
Horrific.
Yeah, so Ophelia's trying to figure this out. Like the mechanism by which these like little aliens are getting at them.
Yeah.
Because she heard her dad, but she hates her dad. Her dad was calling to her from this tower, but like Suresh heard his mom. So like any strong emotion that these aliens detect, they're like trying to call you, but maybe like they don't understand the difference. So Ophelia is able to like ward it off a little better because she's like able to be more lucid about her dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so they can't fix Suresh up with their field equipment. They need to get him back up to the ship.
Well, yeah, his hand exploded.
Yeah. So they just need to stop the bleeding and get him to cold sleep. Meanwhile, we're really trying to leave here. There's just a bad storm. And Severin is like, we really shouldn't take off in a storm. It could end badly. But we're past the point of should at this point.
Yeah, I think you passed that the moment that Liana had her faceplate explode.
Yeah.
And all of like Birch's body exploded too.
Self-flayed. No,
Yeah.
Birch flayed himself. Like he was trying to get it out of him.
Well, you know.
Yeah, Ophelia's like, I wonder if he's like, I won't go down to you, you heckers.
How did he realize though?
Well, they were like moving around on his arm.
I guess, yeah.
And then he stabbed his brain chip as a FU to the corporation.
I guess.
Well, anyway, Ophelia sees a hallucination of her dad, but she blinks it off. But suddenly
Cool.
Yeah, very cool. But suddenly the words she's thinking aren't coming out. Gibberishes instead.
Oh, so she's having a stroke.
No, the aliens are now focusing in on her.
Oh, okay.
So Suresh recognizes her as deteriorating to the black goo. And so she's like trying to say like, no, I'm fine. But instead she's like, Wimble Womble. Sleepy Town. She's like just saying random things.
Word salad.
Yeah, she's saying word salad, even though her brain is still working. And she's like, oh god, this is so horrific to be mentally aware while your body deteriorates.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ophelia thinks that, sleeping sedation allows the black goo to have more control over you.
Yeah.
Because Liana went to take a nap and then was taken over.
I thought that was obvious. Good job.
Okay. It's not obvious in the moment when you're being actively attacked. So she gives herself a stimulant. And then Severin realizes that even though she can't speak, she can understand.
Space meth.
Space meth.
She gave herself a stimulant. That's space meth.
Great. And it allows her to speak again.
Great.
So,
Okay.
that's good. So Ophelia knows that they're in her head, though, waiting.
Yeah.
So she convinces Severin and Kate to lock her in a room until they're ready for takeoff. So she can't, like, do anything. Like, go to the tower.
She could flay herself.
Well, yeah, but hopefully there's no sharp tools around her.
Hopefully.
Yeah. She probably thinks they really should just leave her because the black goo is focused on her.
They're all infected. They're all screwed.
Yeah, well, just now Ophelia realizes that what her dad did wasn't her fault. Wow.
It wasn't her fault
Yeah.
for what her dad did.
Yeah. Took her till just now to realize that.
Why did she think it was?
I don't know, because she's a bad therapist for herself.
I don't understand why she thought that even would be her fault.
I don't know. I guess like he killed a bunch of people while he was looking for her, trying to kill her.
Yeah. How is that in any way?
I don't know. Anyway, so Kate and Severin have brought Suresh to the little lander, and they've come back, and she hears them arguing outside.
Okay.
She finds a scalpel in her mattress.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna start flaying.
So Kate says that she, Severin, and Suresh should make a run for it, and then blame it all on Ophelia. Say that she started killing people, and don't tell the people on Earth about the infection, so that they don't get blown up too.
But you're gonna infect everyone on Earth then.
Whatever. The cold sleep will probably kill it off.
No.
Well, this is what Kate's saying we should do.
Kate, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Well, Ophelia, meanwhile, is considering trying to cut the goo out of her.
I'm flaying.
But actually, the dad hallucination is trying to convince her otherwise. So Ophelia is thinking that, like, the goo wants her to come to the tower so it can eat her and not to be cut out of her.
Yeah.
Right, so the goo was actually trying to convince her not to flay herself.
Okay.
Which is her dad hallucination.
Which means that she should flay herself.
Well, I mean, that's still maybe not a good idea.
I mean, just cut it out.
Well, so Severin accuses Kate of helping Ava sneak out. Yeah, she did. So Kate was actually part of the plan with Ava to sell things.
Great.
So, yeah.
Kate, you suck.
Yeah, Kate kind of sucks.
Kind of.
Meanwhile, Chekhov's gun is back.
Yay, the gun.
So Kate is threatening Severin to not let Ophelia out. And Severin is like, please don't shoot me. And Kate is like, you won't let her out, I will shoot you. So they're at a standstill there. So then Ophelia is like, I will stab the wall with my scalpel. And it is breached to the outside. And this is actually smart, because this unlocks doors as a safety mechanism if there's a breach within the hub.
Oh, okay.
So.
And the scalpel is just strong enough to go through whatever material.
Yeah, I don't think it's like that hard. Or she stabs a weak point.
Is it like canvas?
I guess.
That seems like a really bad thing to make a base out of.
Well, anyway, it's a very small hole.
Yeah.
So, but the gun goes off though. So Severin has been shot in the shoulder. So
Great.
He's alive though.
Kate, you're a moron.
Yeah, and also, Kate sees the hallucination now. Her dad is gone. I think the hallucination didn't want her to shoot Severin because, again, they all want them to come to the tower.
And get ate.
Yeah. So Ophelia is putting pressure on Severin's shoulder, and she's trying to, like, manipulate the black goo by imagining saving his blood and the black goo, right? So the black goo will stay inside him if I can put pressure on the wound, and the black goo can, like, help,
Help put pressure on
Yeah. So, yeah.
So it does?
Maybe?
Okay.
Well, at the very least, like, it doesn't, like, the hallucination isn't, like, trying to convince them to do otherwise.
Okay.
And then Ophelia has a brief fantasy about stabbing Kate.
Me too.
But instead
right there with
sedates
you.
her.
I'm right there with you, Ophelia.
Which I feel like functionally sedating her is the same thing as killing her.
Yeah, it is, because now the goop gets to take her over.
Yeah, but, maybe she'll feel better about that. So anyway, Kate's down, and she patches up Severin's shoulder with, like, the med kit, and doses herself and Sev up with stimulant.
More space meth.
More space meth. And they go to the ship.
All right.
So they go to the rover, or the lander.
Yeah.
That guy. And Suresh is like, what took you? Because he's here, right?
Yeah.
So they're there. Ophelia goes back for Kate. Of course.
Yeah.
So she gets back, powers out, stuff is disturbed. Kate is up. Meanwhile, she's going on a rich girl rant. Kate is. She's like, "You rich girls, you don't understand what it's like having to go to the black market and work for a living." You know.
Hey, my dad was a miner.
Yeah. Well, it's not her voice though. It's the voice of the entity.
How do you know?
It sounds different. It's
Oh,
like overlapping and weird.
interesting.
Yeah. Also, she still has the gun.
Yeah, of course she does. No
Come
one
on,
thought
why
to
didn't you pick it up when
No,
you
of course
knocked her
no
out?
one thought to pick up the gun. The one thing that you should use
Yeah.
in this situation.
But then Kate is saying that the entity is okay with them leaving because it will then spread. It'll spread them.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Then all of Earth will get infected and come to the towers.
Yeah, exactly. But really, we should only let Kate, Suresh, and Severin leave. Ophelia should go feed the tower because her
Yeah.
family sucks.
Also, the tower's hungry.
Yeah, the tower's hungry.
Needs a little snack to hold it over.
Yeah. So her family, greed, cover-ups, and her family is actually the one wanting to buy the samples off of Kate. Great.
I'm so surprised.
So, like, originally they had the rights to this planet, then they abandoned it because their team died, and then they sold the rights, and now the next team is going there, and they're like, they're screwed, but if they manage to get some samples back.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Ophelia overpowers Kate by smacking her with a wrench.
Doesn't get shot somehow.
Yeah, she manages not to get shot. And then she ties her down to a sled and drags her back to the lander. She's like, I will bring you back.
And she brought the gun?
No, I think they left the gun. But now there's no one left. And they take off and they're in orbit. Woohoo! We've escaped.
No, you haven't. It's still inside of you.
You're right, it is still inside of you. And they know they can't bring this back to Earth. Like, that is objectively bad.
Yes.
Objectively bad. They cannot bring this back to Earth. So, meanwhile, we get patched up by the better medical robot on the orbiting ship.
Yep.
So no one's actively dying anymore.
Okay. Can the better medical robot perhaps remove this black goop?
Nope.
Great.
It's like in Baldur's Gate, the
Yeah.
the thing in your eye or whatever.
Yeah, the mind flayer tadpole.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so Ophelia's plan. So she sends some blackmail to her mom. So remember, they do have some faster than light communication.
Yep, and be like, "Hey mom, so I learned about what happened on this planet."
Yeah, pretty much. She's like, help us get the black goo out of them. Don't just kill us.
Yeah.
And since you guys want black goo samples anyway,
You can take those.
you can take them and don't blow us up. And if you don't do that, then a time delayed message will be sent about the cover up that you did on this planet.
And the black goop.
And the black goo.
Hopefully.
Yep. So so they go to cold sleep.
All right.
Their lives in the future. All right, epilogue. Find out what happened.
All right.
So Ophelia is waking up. Well, that's nice, first of all.
Yeah.
She wakes up.
Surprised that they didn't kill each other in cold sleep.
Yeah.
I guess the black goop doesn't want to, do that. It wants to spread.
Well, that's true. Even though the black goop has more control over them while they're asleep, I think cold sleep, it does literally, like, kill them. Like, stops their brain activity and everything. It brings them back.
Okay.
That's how their cold sleep is described.
That's
It's not like a coma, like in Project Hail Mary.
so.
It,
That's
like,
just
freezes them and then brings them back.
it just full kills them.
You're not dead until you're warm and dead.
Okay.
That's what the doctors say, right?
No.
Yeah, like hypothermia patients.
You
I've
know,
seen it on lots of medical dramas.
I feel like that's not how that works.
What did you think cold sleep meant?
I don't know, but like you can definitely be dead. There are people who have frozen to death.
Yeah, this is more like controlled.
Sure.
It's sci-fi, Tom.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, Ophelia's waking up, and her sister greets her with news that the news about the cover-up came out anyway. So her mom and uncle got like blacklisted from the company, so that's good.
All right.
And it has been 11 years.
Since she went to sleep?
Yep, that's how long it took for the scientists to figure out how to clear their systems of the black goo before awakening them.
All right.
So, maybe it took them only like a couple months to get back, but
Yeah.
it took 3 months for the initial trip. Right. So, 11 years.
Cool.
Yeah, and Severin, Suresh, and Kate made it too. The end.
So I was exactly flipped. I
Yeah,
said
two
four
of
would
them. You
die.
know what? A crew of 6, only 2 of them died.
Yeah.
That's
That
pretty
is
good.
that is still horrific though.
Well,
What a
yeah.
terrible way to die. Your
Yeah.
face exploding black goop out of it.
Yeah. Listen, Birch had it right when he was like, I'm gonna cut it out of me and die trying.
I feel like that's also really bad.
Well, yeah, actually. Um,
I would have just shot myself.
you
Like
know,
if you're gonna try to cut it out and fail,
Birch didn't have the code to the gun.
that's true. That is true.
Yeah, and Kate kind of sucks, but she's also just a victim of capitalism.
No, but Kate still sucks.
Okay.
You can be a victim and still suck.
Yeah, that's true. Poor Liana, though. She was actually
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, poor Liana.
Hmm.
That is pretty freaky though.
But yeah. I
Little-
swear, I was like reading this book and I was like, yeah.
The towers.
Yeah, it was actually kind of cool how they were considering this life form because they weren't sure if it actually was alive or not.
Yeah.
They're thinking it could have been some like high tech thing that they couldn't understand from other aliens because really this like the black goo it wanted to learn and have more experiences.
Yeah.
So like that's why it
Hmm.
liked infecting all the humans and learning from them because it wasn't very good at reading their emotions.
Yeah.
Like it could tell what emotions were stronger, but not like super detailed.
Mm.
But yeah, it was spooky.
It certainly was.
Yeah.
The
Little
spookiest thing was the
bird.
incompetence of the crew.
No, they did fine. Listen, it was literally 2 days.
That's
This
true.
book
It
took
was.
like 2 days, maybe 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Like things went down quick.
Yeah, they did.
Like Ophelia, she only had one therapy session.
How
The
did
whole
they
book.
how did they even get exposed to the black goo in a space where they weren't wearing a suit?
So it could have been that the black goo was like just there in the environment. It's just all over this planet.
Well, you know what? It was also there was black goo in the station already.
Yeah, and you had mentioned it, and I was like, oh, he knows.
Yeah.
Because, Ophelia thought they were coffee stains. I thought it was blood. But
Yeah.
maybe it's just this black goo, and they were all infected quite quickly.
Yeah, it was definitely the black goo in the station.
Because, like, generally, this organism, it kind of acted like a hive mind for this
Yeah.
tower, but, they have, like, scouts.
So my parallel to the Phyrexian oil was even more true,
Mayhaps.
cuz the oil takes you over. You become like a sleeper agent for Phyrexia.
Yeah, that's kind of freaky, except you're also apparently conscious of it,
Yeah, in
which sucks.
in the Phyrexia case, it's not the case.
Well, that's good.
You don't always know that you're infected with it.
Well,
But yeah,
did you enjoy Ghost Station, the creepy book?
I did enjoy it.
Did you like serial killer Bloody Bloodso?
That's crazy. That is so on the nose. It's actually insane.
Honestly, when I had to like look up because I audiobooked it, I listened to it,
Yeah.
and when they first said like Bloody Bloodso, I was like, I'm sorry, what did they just say?
Yeah.
What did they just call him? And I realized like the spelling, and it was like the last name. The last name is just Bloodso.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's like naming your kid Remus Lupin. Moon McMoon.
Yeah.
Moon McWolf.
Moon Wolf.
Yeah. Name your kid Moonwolf and then surprise when he becomes a werewolf.
Honestly.
Yeah. No, it's good that Ophelia doesn't have the last name
Talk-
Bloodso anymore.
Yeah, talk about self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for telling me about this.
Yeah,
this
I'm
book.
glad I got to get this one off my chest because, oof, the self-flaying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you around next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.